Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. White is out there with buckets. Then it's the kid. Then there's lights out. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for New York, we've got the captain. Jackson is out there with Carter. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night?
Lee outside. Shoots over Anunoby. No good from Lee. Inside from 13, and he hits the jump shot.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Here's the kid. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Kicks it to Lee from the wing. Knicks with the rebound.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And the pass to Anunoby. Now, here's Bridges over Lee. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Anunoby against Wright. Sinks that one from the post.
There, they get it going. 1 for 4 now. Always feel good to get that first one.
Drake the pass to Anunoby. Bridges inside. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. Chalk up 2 there.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Wright looking around. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. First one falls for him.
2 shots.
Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real. Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
Serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
An easy 2 points on the layup. Wright's got 6.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And Jackson gets it to go.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Embiid. That shot missing. Some solid defense there from Jackson. There's the lob to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And what can you say about an alley-oop from that far away?
You can't say anything. It was pure beauty. Wright outside. Lee left side. And Lee with the stuff.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Drake the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. Hey, Steve, the Bulls haven't been to the finals since 1998. Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago.
Kevin, hard to believe, but that tells you how difficult it is to get to the finals. Also, just how important a generational player like MJ can be.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together.
And a chance here to check out some stats for him. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Right outside. Lee outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Lee's got 5.
3 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Drake the pass to Anunoby. Carter finds Anunoby. New York moving it around. A nice shot by Carter. Carter's got his second basket of the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Bryant. No good with the triple. New York leading by 4. Carter looking around. Bridges outside. The three-pointer no good. And it's Wright with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So you know each game they play will hold a lot of importance to both teams.
And the sheer size of Embiid poses so many problems for the opponent, and he's using it well to score inside against them.
Here's the captain. We saw him with 39 points last game out. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First team foul.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
The first free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Right outside. Here's Lee. Another one falls for Chicago.
In this period, they're beating him, and he's feeling it.
Here's the captain, covered by Lee. Stolen. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And so it's New York with it. They trail by 1. Passes it to Bridges. No good that time.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with this offense.
Pass to Dean. On the wing, Lee. He has 7. All alone. Embiid. And Embiid is right there.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Here's the captain, covered by Lee. Pass to Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got 8 points.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Right, the pass to Lee. A fader. Again, Chicago.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Here's the captain, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage, really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists right now. He does a great job of running the offense, spotting the open guy, and making the sound delivery. Outside, Carter in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but with good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Now here's Lee. 9 points in the game so far. Embiid battles through traffic and lays it in. Embiid's got his third bucket of the night.
That's 3 out of 4 now, and you can see his confidence already building.
Carter with the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
So far for me, they found a lot of good shots in the mid-range. They've been fearless attacking with the jump shot.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
That's good from Carter. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Down low. And it's Lee, that time on the assist by Wright. Wright's got his 6th assist on the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
They get a hand on it. The pass to Anunoby. Here's the captain. 4 on the shot clock. Takes it off the glass. The captain's got his 2nd basket of the night.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
The Bulls have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Whitey's checked in for the Knicks. Here's the captain. He's got 6. Passes it to Carter. Here's the captain. Pass to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And it's sent back by Carter. They retain possession.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Knicks trail by 4. Outside, White. Out to Carter. But 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Here's the captain. 11 feet away. It's deflected. Here's Wright. There's the drive. Yep, that one goes. And now a 6-point Bulls lead.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Pass to White to stop the run. Offensive rebound. Jackson. He with the block. Wright finds Lee. Shoots over Anunoby. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Bulls shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. So for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Jackson. Josh Hart comes in for OG Anunoby. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for the captain. Free throw good. Lead. New York takes timeout.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
For Wright, putting up about 12 points a game, 12 assists, and just over 2 steals. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
He's the straw that stirs the drink. The more plays they run through him, the better.
Now here's White. He had 13 points in the win against Minnesota.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
White with it, guarded by Wright. And now here's Lee. The fast break opportunity. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Josh Hart. The Bulls have looked good at the line today. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Lee.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
White against Wright. To end the drought. And there's the nice layup by White.
Look at Kobe White attack and adjusting to contact. Beautiful play.
A guy who gives his team, Steve, a ton of energy out on the floor is Kobe White.
Kevin, he's definitely a spark plug, pushing the pace and trying to fire up his guys. Players love having someone like that on the floor with them.
And it's Carter missing. Chicago leading by 9. Lee kicks to Wright. And there's the pass to Dean. Fires from 18. Buckets can't hit.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Lee with the steal. In transition, here come the Bulls. And Wright with the basket on the assist by Lee. And it's 13 points for Little General.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Passes to Lee. Here's Buckets. 26 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And also 3 steals. So he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's the Bulls. They lead by 14. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
The Bulls leading by 14. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got money. Dosunmu is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's the kid, and it's Lee in at the 3. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Knicks. Anunoby trying to break free. Hart, that's good.
Showing real determination. Hart was not going to be stopped inside.
Ball surveying the defense. Pass to Money. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with and then the guts it takes to pull them off always blows me away.
And you look at the kid, some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
And White slams it in.
Kobe White with the impressive ball handling skills lets him drive it right in there.
Outside Ball. Pass to Money. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Money's got his first bucket of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the league, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Good D by Anunoby.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are one of the most efficient offensive teams in the league, and that, of course, starts with getting the right looks. Coach Tom Thibodeau says we know what the value shots are. If you don't have one, how can you help create one? Whether that's attacking the rim, scoring off the ball, or do things that can help us create the shots that have high value. Kevin?
Yeah, a disciplined approach. David, thanks. Here's Lee following the score by New York. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries. Knicks trail by 12. The pass to Hart. New York moving it around. Drake. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. The captain's got 10 points in the game. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Passes it to Dean. Here's Money. Offline with his 3. Knicks trail by 9. Jackson passes to Drake. And here's White. And here is Anunoby. Scoreless thus far. 6 to shoot. Top of the key. Chicago grabs the miss. The Kids got 4 rebounds in this game. Ball up top. Out left to the wing. Dosunmu, shot's good. Dosunmu's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Savvy pass by Josh Hart. Sends the ball to the open teammate.
The Bulls leading by 10. To the inside. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Now, here's Anunoby. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here's Money. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Ball, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Love when Lonzo looks to shoot from the mid-range. The assertiveness is good to see.
Outside, White. Pass to Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Now here's Jackson. Tries from 10. Rebound by the Kid. The Kid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Lee with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Poked away. And it's White, top of the key. Anunoby kicks to Hart. The pass to Drake. Shoots over Dosunmu, and that one goes long.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Passes it to Lee. Over White. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's the captain, covered by Lee, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Building off a solid first quarter, he's been lights out here in the second.
For New York, they have shot 6 or 7 at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
So for the Knicks, Carter, he's checked in for Hart, and it's Bridges in for Kobe White. And then for Chicago, Embiid, he's checked in for Money. Buckets comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Wright in for Ball.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Chicago leading by 14. To the middle, here's Wright. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Lee really making a difference here.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Quickly at a group of rookies having a very good run, the top scoring first-year players in the NBA for the past 10 games. You look at Lee, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, the captain, another guy who can get a lot of points.
Obviously, 2 of the hottest young players in the league right now, guys. I mean, starting to demonstrate the kind of offensive firepower that they can bring to the table. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Embiid. Pass to Buckets. Bridges with some nice defense.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And, here, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. For New York, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Jackson. Chicago leading by 14. Lee outside. Shoots over Anunoby. Embiid got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
There's the lob to Jackson. From down in the low post, it goes. Bridges got 13.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Lee gets the bucket.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Drake the pass to Anunoby. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's buckets. He's got 6. Lee outside. There's the pass to Dean. He takes it in. Here's Bryan. That's tipped.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
Another steal. Here's Bryan. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Passes it to Bridges. Oh, good on the triple.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Lee kicks to right. Here's the floater. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 17.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Carter right side. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by the Bulls. The Kids got rebound number 8 now on the night. Right, the pass to Lee, to the paint. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Lee. Lee's got 6 assists in the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressive.
And that's a rugged play.
That one was big time. And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. He in the post. He's guarded by Anunoby. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Drake the pass to Bridges. Tipped away. Lee with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Embiid trying to break loose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Mikal Bridges picks one up. Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Here's the captain, guarded by Embiid, and the rejection by Embiid.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blows.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
The Knicks have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's call.
And he gets the bucket.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Embiid. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Lee outside. 56 seconds left to play here in the half. It's right on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Wright's got 21.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Carter outside. Shot on the wing. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Chicago.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
The captain, no good. The Bulls leading by 22. Lets the 3 fly. Dean passes to Wright. Fires for 3. Lee outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Alongside Coach Thibodeau, Tibbs, some stuff to clean up. What will the points of emphasis be going into the second half?
Better defense. We keep allowing them to get second shots, defensive transition, not challenging their shots properly. So we don't play defense, we can't win.
And we'll see if your guys can stick to the script better in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, give us your take.
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
And they were gutting a little too much from downtown. They can't afford to become dependent on that shot. You got to compete the consistent way. I like to see them mix it up more in the second half.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. OG Anunoby is out there with Carter. And there's Jackson. Then there's the captain, and it's Bridges in at the shooting guard. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Here's the captain, guarded by Wright. And Embiid with the block. Carter with the bucket. The Bulls leading by 19. Right wing.
Bulls lead 76.
Here's Embiid. Rebounded by Jackson.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Basket good. Anunoby's got his first points of the game.
If you're OG Anunoby, it's about staying healthy. You already know if you're healthy and whole, you can be successful.
And that one's good. Right.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Bridges outside. Pass to the captain. Jackson down low. Embiid's there. Second shot opportunity. And Jackson finishes inside. Jackson's got 14.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Here's Embiid. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Drake the pass to Jackson. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. 16 points for him.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
A fadeaway. Embiid, no good. Knicks trail by 17. From 17 feet out, the captain, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Banked in off the glass. The captain's got 21.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Lee bounce pass. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's the captain, covered by Lee. Into the lane. The captain with the bucket.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Wright. The teardrop falls in. 27 points for him.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Here's the captain, covered by Lee. Drake the pass to Carter. Bridges outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Bucket's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's right on the wing. Now the pass to Lee. And they pick up 2.
Timeout.
And the Bulls lead by 19.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Looking now at the numbers for Jackson. The last 10 games, he's been on a heck of a run. And he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And you aren't top 3 in blocks unless you're committed to dominating in that category. His awareness and hustle is off the charts. Very impressive. Pass to Anunoby for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is what you already like about OG Anunoby's game. Has a good feel for where to get his shots along the perimeter.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Drake the pass to Anunoby. Outside Carter, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the deep.
And with the move to positionless basketball, wing players with the size and strength of OG Anunoby tremendously in demand.
You need a guy who can hang with all the superstar wings defensively. And OG has a better shot than most.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Anunoby.
Josh Hart.
And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. It's a 13-point game. Here's the captain, covered by Lee. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Buckets. 6 points for him. Connects from 3-point range. Buckets got 9. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Here's Lee, off target with the jump hook. Knicks trail by 14. Here's Drake. Got it. Good job in the low post. The captain's got 25 points. Bulls have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Wright dishes to Embiid. Embiid just overpowers the defense inside.
And Embiid doesn't mind physical defense. In fact, he embraces attacking it.
Steps back and shoots. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Knicks have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And he makes the first. And New York making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Money comes in for the kid. And it's Dosunmu in for Lee. Both good from the line that time. The Bulls leading by 12. Right outside. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Money. Launches from deep. Rebounded by the captain. The captain's got his 6th rebound on the night. And then Carter with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Right side. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Money, defended by Carter. Here's Money. Robinson with the block. Inside, here's Drake, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
He's checked in for New York. The kid, he's checked in for Chicago. Lee comes in for money. On defense, New York. Trailing here by 8. The pass to Bryan. Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Buckets got 6 in the quarter.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Outside, White. Passes it to Hart. Six on the shot clock. Fires from the line. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 22 is their biggest lead. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Wright. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wright's got 29 in the game. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 13-point game. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Out to White. Pass to Hart. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Bulls leading by 11. Wright with it. Robinson picks him up. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Embiid comes in for the kid. And Money subbed in for Lee.
Number 14.
Off the inbound. Buckets can't hit.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
It's blocked. Wright outside. Good work defensively by Carter.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And that one's good. Wright's got 10 points here in the second half.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
And the rejection by Embiid. And they recover it. Bridges kicks to Carter. Cranes the three-pointer. Carter's got 28.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
98. Right against White. Right down low. It's good. Wright's got 12 now in this quarter.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Pass to Bridges. It's White on the wing. Guarded by Wright. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright. And now the 2K leaderboard. If you want to talk defense and talk clock shots, just have a look at these teams, what they've done the last month. Number 1, the Knicks. The Bulls third.
I mean, I love the interior defense both these teams have been playing. I mean, the shot blocking numbers are off the charts.
Lock at 6. And the pass to Carter. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
Wright. Sweet little floater. Wright's got 35 in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Shot from the low block. And that one hits back iron. The Bulls leading by 11. Passes it to Bryan. Over Bridges. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Bucket's got 14 points for the game. 1:11 left to play in the third. White against Wright. Lets it go from 11. Ball stolen. Throws it up high. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Hart, no good. Pass to Money. Carter pulls it in. Knicks trail by 13. Over Wright. A nice shot by Carter. Carter's got 33.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Embiid. Robinson with the block. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's White. The shot's good. White's got it back down to single digits for New York.
I think you're going to see more and more of this from Coby White, challenging the defenders as a 6'5" guard.
Carter on the wing. Off target. That was a little heat check. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got buckets. Get out there with Lee. Then there's Embiid. And it's Wright in at the point guard position.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Pushing it up. Anunoby has the open look. And again, New York with the triple.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Now here's Wright. He's covered closely. From deep three-point territory, the Knicks pull it in. Jackson's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. There's the lob to Jackson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Lee against Carter. Shoots from 14. Here's Embiid. Second chance shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Wow, Embiid pulls the defender in close and then gets all the contact he wants.
At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
first one falls.
I really don't think there's a more impactful player in the league. Even on nights when his stats don't show it, Embiid changes everything when he's on the floor.
And Embiid drops them both. Knicks trail by 4. Here's the captain. Pass to Bridges. Out to the right wing. Here's Drake. He with the block.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Bucket is good. Lee's got 30 points.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Outside Jackson. Here's the captain. And good that time. The captain's got 31 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Lee, and it's in there. He's got 32.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Anunoby against Wright. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Basket counts. And now an 8-point Bulls lead.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Down low. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Lee. Count it. Lee's got 34.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Drake the pass to Bridges. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
It seems like Bridges' confidence just grows every year, taking it right to the defender.
Wright with it. Bridges covering. And it's Wright missing.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Here's Drake. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Lee passes to Wright. Here's the kid. The pass to Lee. Wide open. And the jumper is good. Lee's got 10 points here in the second half.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Drake the pass to Bridges. Buckets with the rebound. Buckets got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Passes it to Wright. Feeds to Lee. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. The captain's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Right outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Carter. Pass to Drake. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam King. And right, here we go. Here's Bryant. And again, no good by Chicago.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Here's the captain, guarded by Wright. Jackson kicks to Anunoby. Off target from outside. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. 22 is their biggest lead. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Lee at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw from Lee is good for the Knicks. Josh Hart comes in for Carter. And it's White in for Mikal Bridges. The Bulls also changing it up. Money's checked in for Embiid. Dosunmu comes in for buckets. And Ball subbed in for Wright. And both free throws good for Lee.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Here's the captain, covered by Lee. Here's Drake, again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Carter, he's checked in for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges comes in for Kobe White. Here is Carter. Long range from the inbound. And the 3 ball is good. Carter's got 38 points.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taking advantage of a really tired defense.
The drive-by ball. And it's sent back by Carter. There's the lob to Jackson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Money. And he uses the glass on the lane. And the Bulls lead by 7. New York's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Bridges inside. Hits the jumper. Bridges got 6 points in the quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Out to Lee. Over Anunoby with the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Drake the pass to Anunoby. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And it's good for 2. Jackson's got 20 points.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Timeout call. The Bulls.
For the Bulls. That's a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kid.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Little General.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Buckets, he's checked in for Lee, and it's Wright in for Ball. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, Wright. Pass to Dosunmu. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Jackson.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half. And that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Fades. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Right, the pass to Money. And here is Dosunmu. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. So for the Bulls, Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Money. And Lee's subbed in for Dosunmu. Shot clock at 3. Lets it go from 14. No good from Lee.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Here's Bridges. Rebound by the Bulls.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen. That's nice work. Stopping short of the rim. Just laying it over the top.
Here's the captain, covered by Lee. The captain with the bucket.
Right to the rim. Aggressive approach when it matters most.
Coming down the stretch, you know this. You want to go to something that's bankable. That's as good as it gets.
Lee against Anunoby. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's just being out of sync. And at the worst time, costly.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Now the pass to Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Bulls.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And the layup's good off the glass. Wright's got 41.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
The offensive rebound. Out to Carter, and the officials call for a 3-second violation.
Chicago ball. Chicago
leading. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Got a hand on it. Here's Buckets, guarded by Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Passes to Drake. Now here's Jackson. 7-foot shot. Connects. The jumper drops. Jackson's got it all tied up now for New York.
And how about the execution? Really when it matters most. He knew he had the height advantage and just got the job done. No need to pass in that situation.
Pass to Lee. Fades away. Good.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth.
Let me hear you once again.
Here's the captain, covered by Lee. Drake the pass to Bridges. Here's the captain.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
First team foul.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the... gap to 1. He's perfect from the line this time.
And really the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Timeout called, the Bulls.
And your next City Kid. Let's get loud, fans. Stand up. Make some noise.
41 seconds left to play here in the fourth. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
He pulls off the Houdini to beat that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And the Bulls call timeout here. They're trailing by 2. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wright. Pass to Lee. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Pulls up on the wing. He's off on that one.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy too.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Three-pointer right. That shot off the mark.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important.
That was a nice scoop.